Excuse me, can I have a verbal cue remind for the timer?
You got it.
Yes, and at the green time, you just say to, you almost there. And at yellow, you say you are at the hotel because my team is going back to hotel. Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. How many of you here? Sorry, it seems like I have to unmute myself. Can you hear me clear?
Mhm.
Okay. Before I start, can I ask you a question? How many of you here love traveling? Yes, me too. I love traveling. But I have traveled many countries and it's very easy to find a way back to the hotel, or we can call it home. Why? Because that country they speak English. So when I go there, I just take a hotel car, a local map with me, and in the back of the local car, I put the name of the tour guide and the phone. It's so easy. I just travel, I just explore the city, and then I just look up, I ask for somebody how I can get back to the hotel. They can easily let me know where to go. But life is not so easy. If you travel to Asian country where the city rarely find the people who can speak English, you have no Google Maps, no navigator, and your phone, you call to the tour guide, he didn't pick up. How can you get back to the hotel? I have 3 options for you, and you can turn on your map and say which one you prefer to hear from my story. First, follow the map. Second, take a cab. Third, ask a local pedestrian. Which way you refer to? I cannot hear you. Okay.
Option 2.
Option 2, take a cab. Then that's the story of take a cab. I was working in Thailand. And at that night, I decided I stay at the event of the comedy. And at that time, I say, okay, I can take a BTS. It's very easy. I just follow the normal route, go up and take a BTS back to the hotel. Very few minutes. But because of the show is took later than I expect, I went out and the BTS already closed. Okay, I catch a cab, like you say, like you advise. And I realized I gave him a hotel card. He knocked his head. And I realized he didn't understand English. So how I can communicate to him? I released myself because I think he know where to go. He knocked his head when I showed the hotel car. And he just drive his car. Along the way, he talked a lot. He asked me many questions and I pretend to be a Thai people until we are very close to hotel. He just passed by because it's a one-way road. Just passed by that. I don't know how to ask him to turn back. It's not my hotel. I'm shaking and it's nighttime. I'm the person who sit in the back, a lady alone. So how I can get out of his car? I cannot open the door and jump out of it. What should I do? You have any advice in that case? I refer you turn on the mic because it's a two-way communication. I need the advice.
Have a seizure. So they'll have to stop the car. Pretend to have
Yes,
a seizure.
yes, it's that's not difficult. It's not easy because I sit in the back and I cannot grab his hand because he sit in the front. He will afraid that I will attack him. And he just like pass by and I say, okay, I saw that. And I, at many rounds, the thing I worry most is not only how I can get out of the car, but because the money raising from his contact.
Agree.
And then I say, okay, I have to find like body language, try to push the door out, and he stopped right immediately in front of my hotel. That's the heavy way that I make for myself. But you know, after that, my learning, I have to learn some other language. For Thai people, first thing I say I learn is reading Hakum Kap, Hakum Ka, or saying, okay, you are beautiful, Suiman Ma, those kind of words. But I forgot to learn about the word turn left, turn right, go straight, and stop. Now I learn by my heart, and I can share to you how difficult to learn the Thai language. You see this? Can you see this word?
Almost there.
Yes. That's not easy to differentiate which word is which word. And because it says how to get to the hotel. It's very simple, but we have to have a tip. We never know, and we have to learn another language to find a way back to the hotel. Go straight, turn left, turn right, stop. That's my keyword when I travel. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Thank you all.